Hello, and welcome to TMC's How-To Demo Series for Dynamics 365 Sales, where we explore the basic features and functions of Dynamics 365 Sales. If you'd like to request a topic that we haven't already covered, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll try to make that happen. Today we'll be covering how to progress a lead to an opportunity. I'm Miriam Florio, CRM Practice Manager here at Technology Management Concepts. We'll be covering how to create a lead or use an existing lead, possibly from your website, how to qualify and progress that lead, the account, contact, and opportunity creation, and how to view your opportunities in the pipeline. So let's get started. So I'm logged into the Sales Hub, and as you can see on the left pane of my screen, I have options to move to the various areas of the system. So let's go ahead and click on Leads. When I click on Leads, it brings me to My Open Leads. So this is the view that it's defaulting to for me, which means any leads assigned to me, the logged in user, that are still open, have not yet been qualified or lost. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these leads here. Tommy Jones, who came in from our website. He put in a request for a demo, and so his information was automatically loaded into CRM. Now you may have leads that you import from a spreadsheet into the system, and you may also key leads in by clicking New on this screen or on the previous screen. So we could go ahead and enter in information. So let's say that Tommy was calling to get pricing on product X. And we'll say that this was Sally Smith that called and put in her business phone. And I happen to know Sally's email address. So once you enter in the information that you know about the lead, then you can go ahead and click on Save. And what that does essentially just creates a lead record, just like the previous lead record that we were looking at. So we're going back to Tommy Jones to just take a look at the lay of the land here. So I'm looking at Tommy's record and I can see information regarding the lead on the left. Now remember, these forms are customizable, so your system administrator can change the fields, change the field names, add fields to it, or clean up some real estate on the screen by removing some of the information that you may not find necessary or that you may not frankly have when you're working on leads. I also have the timeline, so any communications or interactions that I have with Tommy Jones would show up in the timeline, key stakeholders, and any competitors that are also working with Tommy. There are other tabs, so there are details, files associated with this lead, and then also related information. So let's go back to the summary. Now if we focus on the top of the screen, what you see is the business process flow. Just a fancy way of saying the stages that are involved in order to progress a lead to an account, contact, and opportunity. So these are formal stages that you can go through in order to enter information that takes you through the stage of whatever you think is necessary at your organization. This particular business process flow actually comes canned with Dynamics 365 Sales, and so it was just turned on from the get-go. You may turn off business process flows. You may have multiple different business process flows for leads. So one might be for those folks that come in through your website, another might be for those that phone in, etc. It might be a different process. That might also be product-based. So you can decide on that. But it's really a way to move through these steps and stages and gather the correct information in order to take that lead and turn them into accounts and contacts. As you can see, it's listed under customers. When the leads jump to turn into accounts and contacts, it doesn't necessarily mean that they've ever purchased from you or exist in your ERP system. So we can progress through these different stages in the business process flow by entering information and then clicking on next stage. I can also qualify a lead by clicking qualify at the top of my screen. So let's say I make contact with Tommy and I really want to qualify. I think this is something that's going to be really viable and he's very interested. So what does that mean when the lead is qualified when I click that button, or if I take them all the way through the steps and stages of the business process flow. Well, what happens is this turns into an opportunity. And if you look at the top of the screen, it's taken the topic from the previous lead screen and applied it and created an opportunity. So we can see we're focused on an opportunity in the system. Also on the left pane, you can see it says opportunities and it's highlighted. So we're no longer in that leads area. What it's done is it's created a contact and an account. Now if we click on these, they're hyperlinked. So with the magic of technology, the account and contact were created and the information was pulled from the lead. Now if I go back using my internal back button, I can go back to the opportunity and then same thing for the account. And so all that information now sits in these three different areas. So I have my lead that's already been qualified and converted. I have my account that's newly created. I have my contact. There's Tommy Jones. And I have my opportunity. Let's change the view here to my open opportunities. And as you can see, here's my web request from Tommy Jones. Now, once opportunities are created and they're assigned to you, they're visible in the pipeline. So I can take a look at a dashboard, for example. I can look at my opportunities here on this view and show the chart so I can see what I'm working on here. I could also run a report regarding opportunities. Now, if we want to take a look at a real interactive pipeline view, you're going to want to look at your dashboards. So if I click on my dashboards, it brings me to my sales activity social dashboard. Now I could change this. I could go to the regular sales dashboard, where I can see information in a more text format, and then also scroll down and see my opportunities in a pipeline format. Now, when you're looking at this, it's color-coded in the different stages, so qualify, develop, propose, and close. I can expand this chart. If it were hard to read, I could pop this open and take a look at it in a larger view. If I want to look at it in more detail, I can hit the top three dots for more commands and click View Records. So now that I'm in this view, it's showing me my open opportunities in a list form on the right, and then the pipeline on the left. Now as I click on the different areas of the pipeline, you'll notice that the information on the right is updated. So right now I'm looking at only those in the qualify stage. I could also click on the develop stage and then drill down for more information. Now if I wanted to actually go into one of the opportunities, I would click on the opportunity and it would take me to that record. So what did we do today? We took a lead from a web submission and we qualified it. It then turned into an account, contact, and opportunity. And then we were able to view that opportunity in the pipeline on our dashboard. Thanks for joining me today and watching the video on our D365 sales demo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it lets us know that you like what we're doing. Hope to see you next time.